I want to tell y'all something. That racist ass white man in that Texas music office in San Antonio and everybody racism in their family. You had that informant in there. I'm not worried about OGP with your racism. Y'all cowards. Let me tell you something. I want you to give me my money and walk away, you racism. And it better add up. I don't want to do business with a white man that lies. And Governor Abbott don't want to answer his damn phone to have that informant in there, you piece of crap. You're a white racist man. And the black legislators that's with you. And that's the difference between racism and people want me to break bread with them. No, only person I'm gonna break bread. No, and it better add up. And I got the Justice Department for conflict, and I filed the civil rights on the Supreme Court of Texas. No, it better add up. That's conflict. That's conflict of racism. You had a nerve to have. Do you want somebody to forgive when Governor Abbott and the mayor crossed that line and racism? I don't want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. Your women can't deceive me. Your racism of your lies, Governor Abbott can't deceive me. God said your racism can't deceive me. Until I want nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you. I want my money. And anybody that want to do business with you, they a liar. They are a liar and they racist with you. Anybody want to do business with Governor Abbott and racism, that's a liar, that's an informant, and a racist politic, and a white man that like to lie. All of them at that Texas music office. No, you gonna reach out to me and you gonna give me my bread, you racism. And you gonna walk away because the nigga acting like they stupid or something. And he calling me a jacker. No, y'all have a racism going on. It's about if you're gonna deal with a white man. I'm looking at everybody right now with their racist stuff talking to they racism. No, we know the industry. I'm looking at the racism that's going on in this society, man. Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Nobody wants to deal with a racist piece of shit. You ain't my family. Racism of a black and white legislators. Racism. Don't use people for your personal gain because you got a racist problem. And I'm calling it out, man. I'm calling it out how I see the racism. Meet the team. I'm calling out how I see everybody. Racism. I don't want to do business with you. Everybody that's on this team got a racist problem. Fuck you and everything that's with you. Give me my money and walk away and let me take care of my son. Jennifer Parker, all of y'all, man. All of y'all, don't deceive me. All of y'all, man. All of y'all racist ass and with those black people in Houston and Bum B. I don't want you. I don't need a racism that having a farming in it as a white man and as a black man. And you talk about your tax dollars and Trump is a liar. A white man that tell lies and a black state attorney that tell lies. And a legislator that's abused their power, right? Racism of Mexican. I don't need you. My kid is my responsibility, not racism. Not racism. Not a racism of a black person and they sitting up there playing innocent. All of them in that Texas music office, all of them in that legislature. I have my journey to walk away. And I am going to walk away. I am going to walk away. Hey, you think I care? You think I care about what a racism did? I don't have to interact with you. I don't have to do a damn thing you're talking about. I just want my justice. My mama can get mad and that this is about you're doing wrong. This is about a white man and how a black man acts. I don't want you. Bum B having an informant in there. You know you wrong, man. All of y'all, because y'all got a racism. And y'all act like y'all cool with me, homie. Everybody act like they got a problem where they live a lie in Houston. And I'm speaking my mind. What a white man and a black man, everybody in that legislators. I know who you are. Now, your community deceiving time and time and after again, and I'm not going to stand for it. You stand for you and you run for you. You stand for your racism and you abuse your power again with that state of Texas acting up with that. Why let he know he wrong? And everybody want me to interact with racism when you cross that line. I'm looking at everybody. Y'all dummies don't want to answer y'all phones. The racist dummy. No, you gonna call me, you racist, and you gonna call me with justice. And I'm gonna walk away from you. I wanna see how y'all racist people gonna get yourself out of here. I wanna see how they gonna lie themselves out here. Hold up, Jennifer, all of them. They all lying with themselves. They got a new person that just enter the scene. Who else gonna enter it? There's a new person. Come on. Miss Jennifer Parker. Who else? There's another who else now? Who else gonna be removed? One guy still. Who else gonna be removed? There's one guy that's still Brady. Antonio. Why he haven't been moved? Brendan Antonio, whatever his name, Brendan Antonio. Why he haven't been moved? See, there's a lot of dirty rats and a lot of bum beating, and I'm speaking my mind, man. I'm speaking my mind around here where racism at. I'm speaking my mind. What y'all got going? Y'all want to have that informant in? Y'all know y'all was wrong. F y'all racism. You look after yourself. Walk away. You could take half of that money and build your thing with it. You do you. But all of my things better add up. I took you to the Texas Supreme Court. I took a white lady and a black person that's in Houston playing the fake world. Y'all talking to other industries. We know what's going on. I know every industry. We know the racism that goes on. A nigga trying to take stuff away from me and lie more. Racism trying to lie. I don't need you. I don't need a racist, a crap piece of crap. You was being caught from day one. You just gotta know when the FBI gave the FBI the accounts of y'all racism, of Bum B want the pie, and all of y'all lying communities, man. Nobody want to deal with that. And then they talk about they tax that. Then these people in this community, stop all of that, man. When you fight for yourself, and Trump, no, he wrong. But I gotta put up this fight after your racism put me through. No, baby, you don't deserve it. Black youngster, right? You don't deserve it, man. Racism don't deserve it. A community don't deserve it that lie and played the part of it. Because you want to back the racism of Democrats of a black mayor. But he know what he did was wrong. But you want me to, no, man. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. And I'm going to show you, and they instead of deceiving Orion with his behavior in this community. Stay away from me, racism. My kid, I'm not worried about that in that because when confliction going on and they want to live up in a community that don't understand the principle and want to live up in hip hop, you choose you, and I'ma choose me. And all I do, give me me. And I'm gonna make it very clear. If I be taking off my disability, that's conflict. Look at that racism. Look at that racism that you stand for. See, in CFP, we didn't have that around here. You and your Texas music office, we didn't have that. The people I know, we didn't have that around here. And we don't need Texas. I'm glad I grew up in that community, in that county. I don't need your county and stay y'all white ass away from me with y'all black racism. I didn't have that around in my environment. But one behavior of a community and a society of Houston and Texas and Dallas can make it bad on what they conflicted. Racism and narcissistic opinion can make it on bad on other people that growed up together. And that's gonna be the biggest problem in society where we having conflict. The reason why we having conflict. Nigga, walk away with that racism. Walk away, you lying. I didn't grow up around CFP around that, and I don't want to be a part of it because once that could be a poison. If you let the Texas Music Office in Houston, that could be a poison with black and white in mindset of opinion. I don't want that, man. I don't want my kid to live around a black lie and a white lie. Let me tell you after this battle over with, I'm going to get the Supreme Court to delete every video after this battle over with, to take every YouTube post down after this battle over. Cause you know when I was 16, 15 years old, and somebody jumped on me, and an older dude from Sabina apartment downstairs, dad jumped on me, and it's about 12 of us. It's about 12 of us, and it was about 12 of us at the time, and Sky and Tabitha, Cheyenne, and everybody else wanted to go beat him up. And you know one thing I told them, and they probably don't even remember this, Summer and Sky, I told them they ain't worth it. Your lies and racism ain't worth it. Your lies and your opinion ain't worth it. Your lies and opinion ain't worth it. See, I want to see what racism get their lie out of this one. I want to see Jay Prince and the rest of them how they gonna get their lies out of this, and they dumbass watching. So I wish you the best of luck. I just want my justice and walk away. The only way you get your way out of this, if your DEA lies, you coward, you racist coward. You did it before, you gonna do it again. I bet you do something stupid. I bet you do something stupid. Somebody pay somebody to lie. I bet you. Watch what I see. I bet you God said it's gonna happen. The stupidity that goes on and I'm speaking my mind. And then you gonna talk about a little selfish ass lady that don't know how to speak when she on that damn phone. No, you gonna call me and you gonna walk away when you call me with my money. And these snakes around here, man. A community, they put their community first with their tax dollars. I already know what's going on. That's selfish. But when I go to the civil rights in the Texas Supreme Court and I file a civil rights when all of the eyes is against you, what do that mean? You know, I talked to somebody, the music that I gave you from the Creekview Friends, Texas Music Office. See, they were still in school. You know, they come and get me after school. They take me in their trucks. We have fun. You see, when racism throws stones and they want somebody to get along with that, we didn't grow up around that, and we don't want to do business around a white man and a black man. And I want Tavai and them to know to stay away from a piece of crap. The music ain't worth it. The black industry and the white industry ain't worth it. Y'all lies ain't worth it, man. You ain't worth it. None of you ain't worth it. Your black and white lies ain't worth it. Governor Happy, you ain't worth it, man. God said you ain't worth the lies that you stand for. And your Texas Music Office. I want my money when they ain't trying to disobey. I don't need your beauty and what you stand for. You broke that trust, racism. I grew up around people, and it wasn't like that with us. Y'all have a problem, man. And nobody wants to deal with that, man. I don't want to look at y'all in our face and got to deal with a black narcissist and racist white and how they feel and people mad. I want to see what you want to do now. I can't wait to see. I bet then you're going to tell somebody to appeal something because you're a liar. Take your laws and walk off while you get to them. And it better add up, man. Because that's conflict. And I told her, say that's conflict. Because Joe Biden them and Trump them having, that's conflict. Trump, Joe Biden and Perny, that's conflict. He talking about do what's best for the community. What's he trying to gain the community trust? What about God trust that you broke? What about God trust that you broke, Justice Department? What about God trust when you put your faith in your lies and racism and narcissist behavior of people opinion? I told the FBI, what side of history you gonna be on? I want to know what you gonna do. What side of history you gonna be on? Are you gonna be on racism side of the line, Texas Music Office and line Houston? Or you gonna be on the line community side? What side of history you on? Or you gonna be on God's side? Or doing something positive? And I messaged them, or you gonna be on God's side? What side you gonna be on? I want them to know God say, what side you gonna be on? Truthful side, the spirit of God, the light. What side that you gonna be on? Because they made that mistake. God said you don't have to go down in that history as them. You don't have to go down with the Texas Music Off in Houston and them. You can be better than them. Better than that courtroom. You can be better than that courtroom. You can be better than them. And I want them to know, y'all can be better than them. God said, what side you going to be on? Not the Lion community side. Not the Lion Yellow Breeze in them side. You got a chance to win the God, the Spirit of God, heart, in the spirit of the light. And God said, when you do that, more blessings you will remember do anything. So I'm telling the FBI, what's the decision side you gonna be on? I want you to look at history, by documents, how many businesses. I want you to go over history. I want you to go over documents, how many businesses been acting up, and look at the percentage, how disabilities don't get a chance. I need you to look at all of these things. If you got to look at the Social Security situation too, I want you to look at that. Because Trump can't do it. Look at the percentage of how disability are not getting jobs. I'm still waiting on my response from the RS. Oh, I want to know how y'all act in interviews. You know what Trump can do, and I want the FBI. Trump couldn't do the right thing. Joe Biden couldn't do the right thing. The legislators couldn't do the right thing. That's sad. That's the saddest situation. With all that power, I want to let the FBI know what you're going to do with the power you have. What are you going to do with the power you have? Trump and Joe Biden, them, what you going to do with the power you have? What leadership that you're going to show? And I want them to know what leadership that you're going to show. God said, what do you want to be remembered as? And I'm asking them to open their heart when I put this value. What you want to go down as? that stood on liar's side, that stood on their side, on deception and racism of opinions of others, that Trump didn't give a chance to listen to nobody, Joe Biden didn't give people a chance. The prosecutors lied, what the state attorneys did, Governor Abbott and them. I want them to know what decisions you're going to make, because what y'all decide is going to determine the outcome in history. When they look at your statues and their pictures of you being remembered and people able to observe, you know what they're going to say? This is the best damn FBI team I ever seen in this world. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say. By you doing what you need to do, that's what they're going to say. I want the FBI to know that's what they're going to say. This is about Social Security and this industry of Texas. That's what they're going to say. This is the damn best FBI that ever been through this. This is the best FBI that ever been through it. I want you to know this is where you are. They're gonna be able to look at your thing and say, damn, ain't no way the FBI gonna be able to do what they did. Something greater. Something that's promises. You got a chance to be a part of something good. Not remember as the bad guy, but remembers as history of standing by God when others make decisions, the wrong decisions. And I don't want to talk about my sex life, but I'm sorry about that, getting on here talking about these things when I'm trying to talk about different topics. Can you make history? I want them to know, can you decide? My thing was never step over gang tone. I wanted them to understand a little bit more, but that it never was the problem, to start confusion. I had an idea and I wanted them to listen to that idea. And some people is a force to be reckoned with. And I can tell they don't want to listen. So it's hard. So it never was my intention, and that could benefit them. But some people's mind is so angry and bitter, they don't know the concept how to do things. Which side of history you gonna be on? That's what I want to know, FBI. God say, because you could be remembered greater than any FBI that ever put the face of this earth. Nobody, not this thing you about to do. This is history. And I need to know what side. God need to know. And I'm not just, oh, we can make words and do all of these things. This is God speaking from the Spirit. You're not going to find God's body. You are going to find His Spirit. And right now, His Spirit amongst you right now. FBI, His Spirit is amongst you. Not the body. Not my words. It don't got nothing to do with my words. I don't know if you can feel the Spirit of God as I feel it. And I want the FBI to know, I don't know if you can feel the Spirit of God like I feel it. I don't know if you can feel it how I feel it. Let me tell you, they betrayed God. Trump and them betrayed that. But can God say, can I count on you? I know you got a paycheck, but can I count on you? The Democrats them betrayed that without even trying to understand it. Will you let a vote get in the way? I didn't see many police officers walk off because of the wrong things. What is your decision? Would you choose to stay and get paid for a lie? Or when they question your authority, questioning what would you do? And right now, when I'm in my community, I'm not with no gun. I'm not with nothing. When I step outside my door, I'm not with anything. I don't have to do harm on nobody. I don't have to do none of that. I don't have a weapon or nothing. I was calm in that courtroom the last time. I don't have nothing when I step out my door. Empty pockets. I'm not a threat. So I want to know, God said, when a person is not a threat to society and not going to do harm on kids or anybody else, what is the power that you're going to stand with? Every morning I step out my door. I have no weapon in my hand, no knife, no nothing. I have my wallet, and that's all I have. I don't need a gun to prove that I have this. I need them to know, what are you going to do? My hands are like this, and I'm walking, and I'm still being respectful towards everybody. I'm still able to, hey, how you doing, kids? I'm still able to do those things without causing no confusion, without causing harm on the community. And I want to know, since I got my hands up and I walk out the door with my phone every time, God said, can I depend on you? Can I depend on you? What part of history you gonna be a part of? And I know you got a paycheck to make. And you got a family to feed at the end of the day. But that just make it even more worse, more understanding of how you gonna look at this. I promise you, I'm gonna walk out my door this morning. And I'm gonna walk with no weapon with me. I'm gonna say good morning. I'm gonna say hey. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get up every morning. I'm gonna say hey, how you doing today? How everybody doing today? I'm gonna walk smiling. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do when I let the light in. And they gonna think that because I'm smiling, I'm doing the things that I want to do. I don't care. So if I want all of that, I'm gonna have my baby mama come in here. I don't care. I didn't ask her to come and just come over and chill for the summer. And we don't have to go out and just come and she can sleep in there. I don't give a effing care. I don't damn care. But no harm. I'm nothing like them. Martin Luther King, I had a speech during at the end when these kids go back to time. I will have a good time and tell them about what I learned in school and the history. But I don't think the FBI want to hear about. Um, I actually, when my little nephew was at Smith, and it's been a while when the first FBI started. He did history, so I had a chance to actually. It's been a while since I studied when he was in school. Like he had a history book to do on the first FBI that ever started. I'm like, damn, I haven't learned about this. Even forgot about this when I learned about this. Yes, it is learning about things. I learned about the legislature, the different branches. Um, I learned about those things. When I go on the website of the thing, you're able to look at all the culture differences in this one. You're able to do all of these things, and you're able to see about the culture. And I just think it's about our American culture. And I think that that's the most greatest thing about to learn about our culture and just look how far we came as a nation and how we able to show more love to each other. I just think that's the best thing of them all, right?